This is the Global Economic Commodities Scrap Metal and Recycling Report by our Bentley roll-off trailer and gondola trailer, February 22nd, 2021. U.S. weekly crude steel production rose to 1.743 million tons, the highest in about 11 months, as slow demand growth continues. WTI oil price fell to $59.24 a barrel, near a 13-month high, on a slow increase in demand and on OPEC talks about increasing production. The U.S. weekly oil rig count fell to 305, down 81% from 2014's high on the massive Texas freeze and on slow demand that is depressing activity. U.S. weekly crude oil production fell to 10.8 million barrels per day on the massive freeze shutting down parts of Texas. Scrap steel number one HMS export buying price Philly was steady at $310 a gross ton with upward price pressure due to the bad weather. Scrap steel number one HMS was steady at $360 a gross ton. The bad weather and demand increases are pressuring increased prices for March. Hot rolled coil steel rose to $60.61 per hundred, near the record high. Good demand and short supply are driving record highs. Copper price rose to $4.06.7 a pound, the highest in about 9+ years, and hit $4.10 this morning on low inventories and expectations of more U.S. stimulus. Higher copper prices are a major economic indicator of good things ahead. Aluminum price rose to 96.5 cents per pound, a 2+ year high on the same stimulus expectations. Euro area IHS Manufacturing PMI Index. Remember, the Euro area economy is about the size of the U.S. The index rose to 57.7, the strongest in about 3 years. Surging demand is leading to supply disruptions, though. Canadian December retail sales fell 3.4% versus November, as COVID's resurgence has caused shutdowns. U.S. February IHS Manufacturing PMI Index fell to 58.8, but that's still solid growth. Importantly, supply disruptions are slowing the growth. Also, lead times increased and output inflation was the most since July 2008. U.S. January housing starts fell to 1.58 million annualized, but from a 14-year high. This is still great news for 2021 economic growth. U.S. January retail sales rose 5.3% versus December, the strongest gain since June, driven by stimulus check spending with the biggest gains in electronics. The downside is most of these purchases are Chinese imports. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose to 31,494, near the record. U.S. GDP could be 5% or more in 2021. Positives are stimulus hopes and vaccine shots picking up speed. But again, supply-side disruptions are causing problems in manufacturing. Need a new roll-off truck? Save $125,000. Seriously. Buy a 25-foot 11-inch, yes, less than 26 feet Bentley Super Mini. When put behind a day cab, it's almost as short as a roll-off truck, and it's only $49,975 plus FET. Importantly, it carries more weight and gets into a tighter spot than a roll-off truck. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.